I've been a good boy. I don't hurt anybody no more. I take pills every day. I've been a good boy. And that's why Santa brings me all kinds of cool stuff every Christmas. Like all the stuff on the floor out of frame that you can't see, but I'll be showing you over the next however long this video is. Check the timestamp. Okay, so first up, new water bottle. If you saw last year's video, you probably noticed me drinking out of it because I sounded like this. Because I was incredibly sick, which is why I did the video. Because I couldn't sleep, couldn't breathe, and I figured, hey, why not roll out of bed and show off what I got for Christmas? And amazingly, a lot of people liked that video and asked for another one. Well, I'm not sick this year, health-wise. But, hey, happy to oblige. So, new water bottle, hooray. This one's kind of weird. It's got a little, rubber bit on the straw that you basically have to, bite while sucking to get any fluid out. So, don't use this to practice your oral sex skills. Please. Okay, what did I get? I got Old Spice Swagger Body Wash. Smells okay. I got, let's see, got a tape measure. A fairly small one. But it's one of those things you can go, which just amuses the hell out of me. I have a bigger one that goes to like 30 feet or something like this. This is only a yard. For measuring a yard, I suppose. I only have a balcony. Tic Tacs. Right. Ooh, I love this. New ornament. If you saw my You're Probably an Asshole video, you noticed my little fiber optic Christmas tree and all the cool little ornaments on it. Well, I've got a new cool little ornament. Lion-O from the Thundercats. Look at that. Isn't that awesome? I love that. This is actually, I have opened this before, but it's really a very, very well detailed figure. It looks very good. Let me show it off. Now, I, of course, am a child of the 80s, so I watched Thundercats growing up. Look at that. Look at that. Lion-O. I actually dressed up as Lion-O one year for Halloween. Basically had a blue tank top and blue gym shorts. Didn't have the piece cut out of the stomach. But I had the Halloween costume, Sword of Omens. Can't believe I remember that. I don't remember what the glove is called. But it was pretty cool because back then I was, I'm sitting on the floor, so this is really short. Probably in kindergarten or first grade, probably kindergarten. So we wore our costumes to school, and they parade us around all the classrooms, and I remember passing someone dressed as Mum-Ra. Being 5 years old, that was awesome, and we're all like, oh, yeah, ho, so, Thundercats, ho. Alright, so new addition to my tree next year. Let's see. Do you know what this is? Because it took me it took me a little bit to figure it out. You unfold it like a compact, and it even has a mirror in there. And you push this a little bit out. This looks weird. And it's a brush. So, and it looks really weird. I got some, a little finger light thing. Where's the switch on it? There it is. Oh, that doesn't work at all. I thought maybe my cheeks would glow or something. I could stuff it up my nose, but that would be gross. So, maybe behind the ears? Who knows? Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, this is probably the most awesome present ever. Classy. Actually, this one's classic. The Ripper. Juicy. One of my favorites. Nervous. It's a little whoopee cushion on a keychain. So I could have a tape measure on my keychain and a whoopee cushion. It'd be great. Now I actually had this. This is a duffel bag I had, my carry-on bag for the airport. I had this sucker sitting in the outside pocket, so it was constantly going off while I'm wandering around the airport. Hilarious. To me, anyway. Probably other people were annoyed. Let's see. Deodorant? Extreme with an X, so you know it's awesome. Cool blast. Whoa. Man, that's pungent, so use liberally. Let's see, got a lint roller, which is very useful out at my mom's, which is where I spent Christmas because, you know, lots of cats. Speaking of which, I got new pants. See, pantsuit. I also got a new shirt, and it's in the package because it doesn't fit. The collar size is right, the sleeves are too short. I extend my arm and it's like that, so that's got to go back to Sears. Sport sunscreen, and it's a spray sunscreen, which I've never seen. That's pretty awesome. I don't go outside much, and I always dress in long sleeves and long pants, so my lily white skin doesn't see the sun too often. But this is pretty convenient because, as you might imagine, I don't tan, I burn. So in fact, the Old Spice parody I did, the man your games could sell to. I actually, as pale as I was in that video, that's me with a medium spray tan, which was applied the day before. Yeah, my mom saw that video, and her reaction was, 2 words, son, spray tan. I said, yeah, I had one. Medium, which is 1 shade below dark, which is what I would have gotten if they weren't out. I went to Hollywood Tans, they were out of dark, had to go medium. What are you gonna do? So, yeah, I am so white I glow in the dark. True story. It's a little weird, but at least I never lose my keys in a dark parking lot. I just unbutton my cuff, roll up my sleeve, and so this is this is hilarious. Chewable multivitamins. I'm a fairly healthy sort. I eat kind of stupid healthy and exercise a fair amount. So I guess Santa was thinking, hey, well, daily multivitamin, and the chewy kind, the Flintstones kind, and serving sizes too. I can have another. Let's go for an orange one. Come here. Come here. Num num num. Who says healthy has to be no fun? If only they were shaped like, the Flintstones characters, that would make it even better. Baking soda and peroxide toothpaste. Hooray. That's what I brush my teeth with. Not a big fan of the, Colgate. And actually, this might be Colgate. No, it's Arm & Hammer. Good. Yeah. Let's see. Pot holders. Good color. Burner covers. Good color. Burt's Bees. Beeswax Lip Balm. Okay. I don't know who Bert is, but apparently he has bees, which make wax, which is put in the lip balm. I'm sure it's the bee's knees, which I hear is a good thing. Raisins.
Lots of raisins. Actually, I only got 2. My sister got the other 2, but she didn't want them, so I got 4 raisins. I guess she's calorie conscious because they're 90 calories a box. Yeah. When you consume, 3,500 to 4,000 calories a day like I do, don't really care. Beak. You remember those cartoons in the probably 90s or so, the DIC, Deek, and you'd have this little, DIC, and you'd have this little child's voice going, Deek. Even as a kid, when my mom wasn't around, he'd go, Deek, and I'd yell, Dick! Because I'm an idiot. Pens. Always help. Let me show you my, the thing I keep my pens in, because it's awesome. I didn't get it for Christmas this year. Probably did for 1 year, so quick cut, and I'll magically be back with something else. Or I'll be too lazy and I'll leave that rolling while I wander over to the other side of the room to grab a cup holder. Or, no, a cup that is a holder. It holds pens. It is a cup. Alright. This is... Where the hell did I put it? I lost my pens. There they are. He's going here. But it's a Nightmare Before Christmas mug. I love this thing. This is so awesome. So I keep my pens in this. This is probably something else I got for Christmas 1 year. Little... Hi-ya! Ha-ha! Ha-ha! So... Christmas is too much fun. Alright, what else we got here? Ooh, we have a, stir thing. A whisk. That's what this is called. It's a whisk. And, this is not rubber. I thought it was. I said, ooh, rubber, neat. And my mom corrected me and she said, that's not rubber, it's silicone. And I said, well, yeah, I'm a guy. I can't tell. Oh, the hand squeezy thingy. What are these called? Hand grip, I guess. A little, it's a resistance thing. You squeeze it and, that's about it. My hand cracks as I squeeze it. Nice. I've never seen one like this. It has a little adjustable ball thing, and as you, you just turn it back and forth. Higher is less, lower is more resistance. To give yourself, more resistance. So that's interesting. Never seen one like this before. So let's see. Pictures. Actual photographs. My aunt actually sent these. I don't know where she got them. These are from a play I did in college. So, God, how old am I in these pictures? Probably 19 or maybe 20, 19, something like that. And the play was Arsenic and Old Lace, which is a hilarious movie. So find it and watch it, and hopefully you share my opinion and don't think it sucks, because then you'll be like, Eisen. So, the play, which is a movie also, of course, Cary Grant, I believe. I think Peter Lorre's in it. Yeah, it's funny. The bad guy in the play, which is who I played, I often played the heavy. I don't know why. The gag is he looked like Boris Karloff. And he, if you don't know, shame on you, or maybe you're just young. Boris Karloff played, Frankenstein's monster, and a lot of other classic characters in the 30s and 40s. I don't look a thing like Boris Karloff, so we took creative liberties and said I looked generically like Dracula. So that's why I look. Let me see. Can you see that? I tell you what, I'll take pictures of these the best I can and cut them into the video. Pardon me. So I've got a picture of me, so dyed my hair black, which took 2 hours and was a pain in the ass, and I'll never do it again unless I'm in a play that requires me to dye my hair. I remember my sister dyed her hair every other week, and she had a lot of hair, as you'll see in other videos that I have planned. So she'd go through like 4 hours and 2 bottles of that crap. I don't know how she did it, so yeah, a lot of cool... So, this is funny because the guy cast opposite me, who's actually the good guy, is a lot bigger than I am. I mean, I'm 6 foot. This guy's probably 6'4". He and I did The Odd Couple together, and I actually played Felix. And I was telling people, yeah, I'm in The Odd Couple, and they said, you're playing Oscar, right? And I said, no, Felix, because it would just be really weird for me to be playing Oscar and he to be playing Felix. You know, when there's that much of a size difference. But, you know, people told me I was credibly threatening, so, yeah. There's my mom. There's my grandmother. There's my sister, and don't I look pleased as punch to be standing next to her? Okay, enough photos. Let's get to some more Christmas presents here. Guns. Always a good Christmas present. Even better, 2 guns. This is actually my sister's. She left it behind, so I took it. So, you pull the little thing, and they travel about 4 feet. So, of course, I chased the cats all over the house with this thing, and they seemed rather nonplussed.
Hi, Piglet.
Which is good. I don't want to torment the poor kitties. Headphones. Now, these are what you might have called cans. They're the kind that go over the top of your head and surround your ears. I don't like earbuds. I don't like sticking things in my ears. I really don't like the ones that wrap around the back of your head. Just not comfortable to me. So these go over the top of my head. And I use these at work while I listen to music while I'm at work, while I'm working. And the cord on most headphones are really short. They're like 3 or 4 feet. So Santa was nice enough to get me an extender, and this is 6 feet, I think, 6-foot extender. So that's nice. So now I don't have to worry about going, oh, I need something over here, and having to yank them off my head or pulling them out of the back of my computer and breaking them all the time. So, excellent. I got this from Patsy and John, the nearest neighbors to my mom. This is a home fragrance diffuser. Pardon. A home fragrance diffuser garden. Yes. I don't know if that's me or not. I usually don't like smell good stuff, because smell good stuff to me doesn't typically smell good. But hey, I'll try anything once, even women's shoes. Moving along. Ace Attorney Apollo Justice, which is, let's try to get, there we go, there you go. This is the 4th game in the, what the hell's his name, Phoenix Wright series. I have the first one. I don't have the 2 and 3 because they're out of print and I can't find them. I could buy them on the Virtual Console or WiiWare, but I'd rather play them on the DS, so just I keep my eyes open. Alright, fun story. My sister IMs me at work, and I had just sent out my Christmas wish list to my family per their request, so they know what the heck to get me. And she said, so I noticed there were no Wii games on your list. And I said, yeah, I have pretty much all the Wii games I would ever want. I mean, the Wii hasn't had a whole heck of a lot of games for it in the last year and a half, so it was pretty easy to keep up, and during that time I went back and picked up some of the ones I missed. So I have about 90 titles on the Wii. I may pick up Fragile, Dreams of the Moon, or whatever. Fragile. It looks interesting. Looks boring to play, but I really do like the art style of that game. I find that quite the draw. Very, very compelling. It's beautiful to look at. Looks really dull to play, but you know, if I find it for cheap, I'll pick it up. I'd also like to try Sakura Wars. It's a dating sim / mech combat game. sounds interesting. So she said, well, I said, you bought me a video game for Christmas, didn't you? And she said, maybe. I said, would you like me to list all of my Wii games so you can see if you got one that I already own? And she says, no, just list stuff that you bought that came out in the last year. I said, okay. Rhythm Heaven Fever, Xenoblade Chronicles, The Last Story, Lego Batman 2, and Lego Lord of the Rings. And she says, yeah, I'm going to have to return something. My guess was Lego Lord of the Rings, because it was the most recent title to come out. I've talked and had videos about some of the other titles on YouTube, and my sister does watch my YouTube videos. Hi, Kelly. So, also the Lord of the Rings game, I think, came out at like $20 on Amazon. They had a deal, which is where I bought it, so... Yep, this is my copy. She already returned the one she bought. So, Lego Lord of the Rings, you know, I can't fault her because she knows what I like. She didn't even have a list yet and she bought it. She also bought me Batman Under the Red Hood, the DVD movie, which I'm very much looking forward to watching as soon as I return it for one that isn't broken. You can hear the little bits of plastic rattling around, the bits that hold the DVD in place, and the DVD itself is sliding back and forth. So, it's a bummer when that happens, isn't it? I also got Batman, The Dark Knight Returns, Part 1, based on the Frank Miller graphic novel from whenever it came out, 90s maybe. Probably one of the last good things he wrote. Never actually read it, but that's what I hear. Part 2, I think, comes out in January, so I may hold off on watching this until I have Part 2. And I also got Mystery Science Theater 3000, Part 25. And this includes such wonderful movies as Robot Holocaust, Operation Kid Brother, Kitten with a Whip. I love that title. Revenge of the Creature. Now, my family and I actually already watched Kitten with a Whip. And it was... it's kind of interesting because it's a terrible movie, but it's really fascinating to watch. It's got Anne Margaret in it and John Forsythe. It's really really an interesting movie. It's almost a home invasion flick. It's kind of like Funny Games. The German version, I didn't see the American remake, although I heard it was like exactly the same, which I don't see the point of. It's worth watching just because it's so odd. The characters are dumb but strangely compelling in a very weird way. I recommend picking it up. It's a great riff, but you end up kind of tuning them out and just watching the movie in fascination. Let's see, got that, and am I out of gifts? Yeah. So, that's it. Happy New Year, and see you later.